Hey everyone, it's Tallara. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. On our last episode, we assaulted the Steel Watch Foundry, which is the birthplace of Cordash's Steel Watch guards. We managed to take out everyone in here, and down below we found a panel which controls the rest of the watch around the city. I was trying to disable them, but we need some sort of password. I'll have to admit, I looked everywhere and could not figure out what to do next, so I had to look it up, and apparently it all comes back to this guy. Remember Xander Tubin? He was the one who we saw leading the rebellion when we first came in here. He had his eyes unfortunately gouged out. Yeah, he would have told us the password if he stayed alive, but he didn't. And his friend at the time wouldn't let me anywhere near his body, but we can come up here now and loot him. He has a book that says Property of Xander Tubin. This book contains a dizzying array of mathematical equations and formula. Scrawled in the margin, however, is a single line. Only Gon's true name can destroy the Neurocitor. So, I gotta be honest, I don't know what Gon's true name is, but I hope Gladys does. I feel like Gladys has lots of knowledge, so... With that riddle in hand, let's take the book and head back down to the control panel. Back in the control center, I should mention too, we looted the Steel Watcher Titan and got this amazing bow for Shadowheart. It literally glows with like a radiating aura, so that's kind of cool. And here is the neural switchboard.
Neurocitor awaits your input.
Press a button.
The machine doesn't respond.
I guess that means Gladys doesn't know Gon's true name either. God damn it, Gladys. I really thought you were the one with all the knowledge. Alright, back to exploring. Okay, after even more searching, goodness, this has taken so much more time than I expected. I found these bookcases back here next to the surgery implements. There's a book here called The Many Faces of Gond. I think this should tell us what we need. An excerpt from A History of Gond, the Lord of all Smiths. What is in a name? Many things, in fact, especially when it comes to Gond. Well, the gods are no strangers to changing their titles. Mister, make up your mind. Few can compete with the Lord of all Smiths, boasting no less than 6 secret names: Aranlarius, Baleteng, sorry, I'm gonna butcher these pronunciations, Derosteros, Clonada, Marangor, and Tataba, covered in Chapter 85. The gnomes were not content with this. Instead, they chose their own name for Gond. Nebelin. There we go. We got it now. That's the phrase that we need. I kind of like how, since the gnomes were forced to build the Steel Watchers, they somehow put a bit of their own religion into their shutdown. Although maybe the overseers kind of did that as a one final way of keeping them down, but I like to think it was in fact part of their plan for freedom. It was to encode the final control panel with the name of the god that they held most dear. Regardless, after some research, we finally know it.
Neurocitor awaits your input.
And this time I have input. Recall the code that Tubin shared with you.
Successfully inputting this will destroy the Foundry, wiping it from the face of the Forgotten Realms.
That's probably for the best. Input code Nebelin and increase the Neurocitor's output to maximum.
Warning. System failure. Warning.
Run, everybody, run! She's gonna blow! Whoa. Blow she did. Alright, our work here is done, and that should put a sizable dent in Gortash's plans. Beautiful. Okay, so, speaking of Gortash, our next stop is to confront him directly. I like how everyone's around gawking at the Steel Watchers, because I guess they all dropped where they stood, minus the ones that we had already killed. So that's good. Before we go confront Gortash, literally the entire squad has been inspired by what happened in the Foundry. We definitely need to rest. We had a lot of battles in there, and we have even more battles ahead if we're going to take the fight to Gortash. So, I'll meet you guys back at camp.
Another letter from Orin.
What the heck? Letter with sticky red blots has just been deposited in this blood pile here at my camp. Thanks to you, the tyrant's iron throne lies broken beneath the bay, and the prisoners it held are nothing but blood in the foam. Fishermen will be finding succulent morsels of gnome flesh to decorate their dishes for years to come. You sow the seeds of chaos well. How the sheep bleat to watch their gilded guardians crash to the cobbles. They tremble to see the lordling's temple of tyranny crumble atop their corpses. The time is now. Without his mindless mannequins, Gortash is weak. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. The rest of the page is filled with the same scrawled instruction, written in increasingly illegible script. At the bottom, a signature in blood. Orin. Alright, I guess Orin's been keeping an eye on what we've been doing. Again, I really hate to negotiate with terrorists, if you want to put it that way. But I just truly cannot risk Lae'zel's life to her. Not that I even trust her to keep her word once we kill Gortash, but she would definitely kill Lae'zel if we tried to go against her. And seeing as we were going to kill Gortash anyway, and especially after seeing the horrific crimes he was perpetrating there in the steel foundry, I think we made the right decision. Now, it looks like Gale wants to talk to us real quick. What's going on, man?
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
What do you think she wants to say?
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
I mean, I agree. I guess it's time we headed for the Stormshore Tabernacle. Perhaps we should do that en route to taking down Gortash.
After you.
No, after you. Well, actually, we're not going anywhere right now. We need to go to sleep and get some well-earned rest. Alright, we're feeling much better in the morning. Let's tell... Oh, I was just gonna say, let's tell Gale to meet us at Mr. Shrine, but he's literally already gone. So we'll go meet him there. That's actually en route to Gortash's place anyway. We'll finally get a conversation with Mistra herself. See what she wants with our boy. Look, oh my god, the Steel Watcher they've just dropped dead all around the city. That's actually pretty cool. You're welcome, Baldur's Gate. I have saved you from steel tyranny. Man, you forget how big Baldur's Gate is until you have to walk across it. This is such a big city. These kids are enjoying the random Steel Watcher that's now on the ground. The thought is, this is just the lower city, too. This is technically only half of the city, and it is so big. It's honestly very impressive. Quite easy to get lost in. Like, I walked all this time, and we're only here at Sorcerer's Sundries, which is, like, only half of the way that we need to go to get to the shrine. Keep on chugging along, Gladys. Here we are.
Doing a little shopping in the city.
I presume Gale is already here.
I may have
Gale,
overdone it
yep.
with the black and purple for
Hey.
my entire.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mistra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mistra, wherever she may be.
Go on then, Gale. We'll be here waiting for you when you're finished.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
You don't owe her so much as a fingernail. She asked you to blow yourself up.
Not the message one hopes to receive from a past lover. But her first love was always the weave. At best, I was a close second. When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Welcome to the real world, Gale, where us humans usually get sweaty palms. Do you know what you're gonna say to her?
During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm gonna have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Well, grandmas always have words of wisdom, Gale, so let me see what I can pull out here. I mean, I think... Well, actually, first of all, you're not taking me with you?
The summoning channel Mystra has provided is one only I can enter.
Aww.
No matter how much
I don't even get to be a fly on the wall? Well, I say don't give anything away. Just find out what she has to say. She's the one who's desperate to speak to you, otherwise she wouldn't have proffered this invitation in the first place, so... let her do the talking.
You'd make a fine three-dragon anti-player, you know?
Thank you.
I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of three-dragon ante. I'll let Mistress show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Oh, we get to be a fly on the wall after all. Gladys doesn't see what gets to happen, but we do.
You look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite weave.
You can no more control the Karsite weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
there you have it. Gale got to reunite with his ex. Alright, let's talk about what happened in there, hey Gale?
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time.
How do you feel now that you've done it?
Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place. And, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
I mean, it's all too easy to miss things when we're blinded by desire, I guess.
True enough. There's a reason such unwitting heroes have been the backbone of lyric and legend for as long as both have existed. Even so, I was hardly some naive apprentice at the time. I considered myself an archmage, and yet was fool enough to be mistaken for a common conjurer. At least now I'm armed with the truth, and Mistra's expectations. Sounds like the door to redemption is open at last. All I have to do is walk through it, carrying the crown of Karsus.
Is that what you want?
Perhaps. I see few other options open to me. If I ever want to reclaim those parts of myself the orb snatched away. If I ever want to be me again.
I mean, what then? What will you do?
I don't know. It's been so long since I dared to imagine an end to the orb's hunger. But I start thinking about it, hadn't I? Imagine being able to picture one's life ending in something other than a cataclysmic explosion. What a treat.
A treat indeed.
If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down.
Thank you, Gale. I'm sure you'll make the right decision. I mean, I assume there's 3 options. We keep the crown for ourselves, we give the crown to Mistra, or we destroy the crown. I definitely don't want to keep the crown for ourselves, so we're between options 2 and 3. I mean, if giving it to Mistra will allow Gale to cure himself, then maybe it's worth doing. I don't know how much I trust her necessarily, but I trust her enough to know that she doesn't want the weave damaged, so she'll probably destroy the crown herself, honestly. So it might make sense to surrender it to her, and then Will can just move on with his life, but guess we'll make that decision when the time comes. For now, we need to get through this very long loading screen and head and see Lord Enver Gortash himself. It's finally time to take the battle to his doorstep. Steel Watchers have dropped dead outside the gate. That's good. Uh-oh, but what's bad is the crew is attacking me as I approach the castle. I mean, I don't know why I'm shocked. Obviously, Gortash has put out the word that I'm an enemy, but I just hate killing, like, regular people. Now, I say regular. These fists could be infected by tadpoles, for all we know, but they also could just be people who got a wrong job. But alright, we're gonna have to fight our way through Worm's Rock Fortress, it appears, if we want to get to Gortash. So, let's get started.
Talk to me. Have to keep going.
Not enough movement. Why would you even need to move to put that down there? Alright, Blade Barrier it is. It's a new spell.
I can't even catch my breath.
Speaking of Blade Barriers, we'll also summon a Cloud of Daggers. I'll just summon it, like, behind this wall, though. There we go. There's just a lot of blades going on. Sing a little song for Karlak. Boom. And Halsin. Now, again, we need to work around this barrier, so let's go, Ice Storm? Ice Storm. Nice. Wow, all three of them died in the same turn. It's actually impressive. Okay. Oh, I wanted Karlak to go around the blades, but it looks like she stepped on them. Karlak! Girl, I need you to be more careful. Now, can I shoot through the blades? No, I can't. Alright, we're gonna have to, like, Misty step around them, it looks like. That's fine. I mean, they killed 3 guys, so they were totally worth using. We'll just heal up Karlak for now. I mean, maybe those guys will just walk right into them. That would work too. We'll just give it a minute and see what they do. It's just that guy left. He's really thinking about what he wants to do. He's like, there's a big wall of blades and a circle of spinning blades. Do I even want to go over there? Come on, Fist Dresden. You gotta make up your mind, bud. His mind was made up and he said, nah, I don't want to go over there. The thing about this blade barrier is I wish we could dismiss it upon command, but we're not gonna be able to do that, so that's fine. We'll go around. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use Dimension Door on Karlak and Shadowheart and teleport them both. Right there.
Behold the dance of death.
And then Gladys is gonna do the same thing. With... Target cannot be moved by force? Well, sorry bud. I was gonna take you with me. Alas, I'm going by myself. Yeah, how are we gonna get Halsin in there? Oh, he can Misty Step. That's fine. There we go. Had to get around my own traps that I laid down, basically. And now we can attack. Oh.
I shall prick thee.
Ew. Don't go pricking any blisters. The music is so epic here. Holy goodness.
Let's end this.
Nice. So first round done. Looks like the people in here are hostile, but there's no need to go in there for right now.
My step.
They don't want to attack me. I'm just going to go right up into the fortress. So, as you can see, steel watchers are disabled down here. If you want food, this is a place to go. These tables are just laden with food and there's no one around. Alas, I'm not too hungry. Let's head up into the audience hall. Alright, let's do it. Now the question is Gortash even here? He's not on his throne. He's probably upstairs in his chambers. You can see all the Steel Watchers are dead. So are a lot of just random lords and ladies, though. Look at this. Did Gortash just go off the deep end? Or did all these guys die when the Steel Watch went down? Or did Gortash get tired of playing Nice Lord and decided to go Evil Lord? Regardless, there are a lot of dead people in here. We've also got these black gauntlets. But luckily no Steel Watchers. Alright, let's get to it. Now there is... What is this? What is that right there? Incineration Caster. Next turn, the designated area will be incinerated. What? Oh, they're on the walls! I see that now. Okay, hopefully its range is only to right there, as it's kind of being indicating. You can see Lord Amber's bodyguard ran afoul of the incineration thing. Thou art sweaty! I mean, people get sweaty, Gladys.
Need to learn the hard way.
It happens to the best of us. Someone just tossed a grenade? Where is all this stuff coming from? Do you see that? A grenade just came out of nowhere and it's like about to explode. Okay. There are so many traps here. There's another one. Gortash had the place completely fitted out. That's why everyone's dead, I guess. He didn't really care about if his traps went off or not. He just needed them armed and ready because he knew we were coming. Oh yeah, there's grenades everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get away from those. Nice. Now, let's see what happens. Just an absolute bloodbath here in this audience chamber. I guess Gortash knows by now. His cover's up. His steel watch is gone. No need to hold up this false charade of being this kind and benevolent lord. Just slaughter them all and hold up where we can't find him. Thing is, though, we are gonna find him. They really like those auras of terror. Alright, now the traps and bombs should be going off. Okay, that wasn't too bad, actually. Oh, there's another one.
Time to press ahead.
Oh my god, where are they coming from? Oh, right there! There's something called a grenade impeller. It just shoots out grenades. Man, I'll give it to Gortash. Dude had this thing locked down. Holy moly. Traps galore.
Gods, it's hot in here.
I think that's just you, Carly. Nice. 2 down.
Moving.
Can't give up. Got to move. Take your hero.
There's only 3 guards left in this room. The rest of these are the, traps. Ooh, that did a lot of damage to Gladys. And that did a lot of damage to Halsin. I'll give it to Gortash. His personal soldiers are well trained and quite strong. I can only imagine how hard this battle would have been if we had to deal with the Steel Watch, too. Very hard. Here go the traps. Ah, damn. I was hoping Gladys was outside the range, but she was not. She's down. She got burned and then hit with a grenade. I don't know who's gonna get hit here. Everyone, perhaps? This thing goes off. Oh, it didn't go off. Well, I'll move out of the way. Oh, I didn't want to move that much. Oh, and there's one on the other side, too. Oh my god. It is so hard. I'm trying to position myself to get out of the way of these traps, but... it's difficult. See, and then there's like a bomb there, and a bomb here. It's like, where Where is even the best place for me to go right now? Get up, Gladys.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Get out of the way of these traps at the very least. Go like right here. Okay. Heal yourself. Whoa. There we go. 3 left. Oof. On the bright side, that gal just walked right in the path of the fire. Oh my god, Gladys is down again. Yeah, no, these guys are very strong. The real question is, were those devices here before and just no one noticed them or knew what they were? Or did Gortash have them out in the open this whole time? He's like, I don't care. It's just decoration, ladies and gentlemen. Decoration for my audience hall. Alright, let's do a cleave and get them both. Ah, missed one of them. Down goes Iron Console Nuff, N-U-F-F. That's a cool name. Nuff.
Afford to let up.
Let us get your buns up. It's not over yet. Poor old Gladys. She's been knocked down, but she's not out. Not yet. Got 3 really good attacks in there on Mian. I am going to risk the attack of opportunity just because I want to get out of the path of fire there. Just in case that goes off. What? Are those sharp? Alright, only 2 left. I got you, Gladys. I got you. I also got you, Halson. Nice. And then there was 1. And then there were none. Great work, everybody. Now, short rest and Song of Short Rest to get a double short rest. Everyone, please avoid the fire. Now, we need to find where Lord Gortash got up to. Just double check that he's not up here. Oh, he might be back here. Aha. A back room. Yeah, this is looking right. Oh, Gortash, are you in here? Spooky heads, and yep, I see him up ahead. We found you.
It's hard to keep a good woman down, isn't it, Carla?
I don't know. You managed it for a solid decade.
I never meant to harm you, dear. Merely to help you realize your vast potential.
You sent me to the hells. You let Zariel take my heart, as though any of it was yours to give away.
The greater good, Karlach. Something I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You feel no regret, do you? All right. How about fear, then?
Whew.
Oh, you do quite misunderstand. I've already made a deal with your companion. We need each other.
Do we now?
Yeah, no, never mind that, Gortash. We've heard all we need from the likes of you. I thought you said yourself our alliance was done after I infiltrated your secret underwater prison, but it's definitely done now.
You ought to reconsider. Divided, the Elder Brain will create an illithid army, yourself included in its ranks. Together, we can tame it.
Yeah, whatever you say.
I'm sorry you feel wronged by how things ended between us all those years ago. But now we must look to the future.
You make it sound like we were lovers. Or friends. But that wasn't it. I trusted you. I respected you. It was my job to protect you. And that's what I did. I was so young. I didn't recognize evil when I saw it. When you turned on me, I was too dumbstruck to realize what was happening. No way he'd hurt me, I thought. He betrayed me for reasons I still don't quite understand. But I suppose evil has no real cause. It just is. Until it isn't.
You utter brat. You're going to burn this place down.
Good.
Say goodbye, Gortash.
No, you have to stop her. Do it, now!
Alright. It's time. Let's take him down. He has this weird bubble. What is this? He has authority, yes. What's the bubble? Dauntless? Permanently armed? I don't know. Oh, Shell of Resistance. There it is. Gortash has immunity to thunder damage, resistance to physical and elemental damage for 1 turn, an extra bonus action, and 3 meters extra movement speed while he's within 6 meters of the force curtain. Alright, so maybe we shouldn't even try to attack him this turn then. Let's try to attack the others. He's got traps up here too. I see bombs. Obviously the Steel Watcher is disabled, but I see things on the wall as well, so we have to be careful. Speaking of be careful, oh my god. There's too many bombs. And things. Gladys is gonna get hit, but there's nothing we can do. Let's just put this down here. Karlak. Let's do this.
Happy place.
Man, the music is nice and epic again. Perfect time for a battle. Sorry, what's your name? Jack Spock? Wow. I'm telling you, we have met some people with some interesting names on our journey. I'll tell you that for free.
Onward.
This city is mine!
Reflecto Guard. Whoa. I don't know what a Reflecto Guard is, but seems pretty cool. Alright, let's do Conjure Elemental. A level 6 water elemental. Right over there. Boom. We got a friend. So what can you do? You can do Explosive Icicle. And, well, that's all you can do for right now. Halcyon is unfortunately blinded, but we can put a Hunter's Mark on Gortash. Luckily for us, Gortash didn't have any guards up here. Clearly taking down the Steel Watch was a huge blow to his forces. And I guess he hoped the first wave would have more success against us than they did. He's only got 3 guys up here. Oof. Ouch. Okay, that did a lot of damage. Too much damage, in fact. plus side, did take out one of his guys. Time to get your swings of revenge in, Karlach. Take out all your anger on Gortash. For all of the shit he did to you. Let it out, girl. Yeah, we need heals. Boom. Thank you, Shadowheart. And we also need more heals. Boom. Thank you again, Shadowheart. Shadowheart the healer.
You chose to suffer. You chose to die.
Whoa! Holy, do you see that? Gortash has literally been empowered by his god. We are fighting the avatar of tyranny right now. Holy moly! Okay. Let's, I don't even know what to do here. My mind is absolutely blown. What do you have as a Reflecto Guard? What does that do? Any projectile fired at this character is sent back to where it came from. Oh, well that's fine. We can still stab you. Should have known Gortash would have another trick up his sleeve. Look at all these little manifestations of tyranny that come out too. Oh man. We gotta pull out the stops.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Got it, Karlach. Come on, girl. Now, Shadowheart does have this ability that I've been looking forward to using, but I haven't found the right moment. This might be the right moment. Divine Intervention. Call upon your deity in your moment of greatest need. Once they interfere, your deity will never do so in this manner again. This caster can only use this feature once in their adventure, a once per game action. But the fact that Gortash has been literally empowered by his own god, Bane has come to Gortash's aid. I think it's time for us to get some godly powers on our side. Divine Intervention. Let's see. So we got 4 options. I think we're gonna do Sunder the Heretical. Call upon your deity to bring forth a radiant cataclysm upon all nearby enemies. Oh man, this is gonna be good. Let's go. Whoa. That was awesome. Okay. That was awesome. Let's get some healing down. Now, obviously, Gortash still has over 200 HP, but it did take out a lot of the others. Oh, what is that hand? Literally, what is that giant spooky hand? Oh my god. Let's do Scroll of Otto's Irresistible Dance. Cause a creature to start dancing, making it unable to take actions or move. That's right, Gortash. Dance! Oh my god, that's so freaking funny. Wow, for some reason I thought it wouldn't work since Gortash is basically a god right now, but nope, it worked. He's dancing. That is so fantastic. Oh my god, I love this game. When in doubt, just make the boss dance himself silly. I also love how I had advantage on all those attack rolls and he still managed to dodge. Like, what the hell? Bolt of Celestial Light with our new bow. Alright, he's lost all of his temporary hit points.
Rat! You will not take this city!
You sure? Because it's looking like we're taking the city, bud. It's looking like we're gonna take the city. Okay, so that's what the giant hand did. Good to know. Number 2. Well, 3 actually, if you count our water elemental. Gortash is almost down. We're so close.
Let's finish this.
Let's finish this indeed. What's our play here? Moonbeam?
A little help, please.
You don't have much health, but neither does he. Woo! He melted with the moonbeam! He absolutely melted! Oh my god! Guys, that was insane. What an incredible battle. Wow! I can't believe we did it! Okay, now Gladys is dead, which is, you know, a negative. She does, however, have a revivify scroll on her, so let's just pick that up. We can revive her. We're back.
Watch it.
Let's speak to Karlach. How you feeling?
It's finished. It's done. I need to see him up close. I need to know he's dead.
I mean, we're pretty close to him right now, but if you need to get closer, we'll get Shadowheart to move her moonbeam. And then let's take a look at Lord Enver Gortash.
So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us?
Perhaps a bit uglier.
I feel like I should laugh. But just too goddamn tired.
Fair enough.
Is that it then? Killed the bastard who ruined my life and now I crawl into a corner and die? Am I fucking missing something?
What do you mean?
It makes no sense. None of it means anything. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die.
Karlach. But you're not dead yet. I'm here with you, and I will be until the very end.
Don't say that. Say you found some way to fix me. That now Gortash is dead, I'll get my heart back. My heart. It was mine. And they took it.
I feel so bad for her.
I'm going to be as dead as a Gortash.
She's been keeping it together all this time, but finally she just can't hold it together any longer.
And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. It isn't fair. I don't want it like this.
Man, I don't even know what to say. Honestly, I just... let it out. It's about time. You've held it in for so long. I feel so bad. I don't want you to die either.
I want to stay.
Stop it, Karlach. You're gonna make me cry.
What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
I wish I knew what to do. I wish I knew what to say. I don't know, but whatever it is, I think we're meant to do it together. I'll be by your side, Karlach.
Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to.
Sounds good.
Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
Love you too, Karlach. Oh, sweet angel. Fortunately, killing Gortash didn't bring her the peace that she wanted, but perhaps after some reflection she might find an idea of what she wants to do moving forward. Regardless, we got the Nether Stone. He actually turned it into a gauntlet. We also have a note from Helsik, whoever that is. Lord G, yes, if necessary, I could get you back into the House of Hope for the right price, of course, though I doubt they'd be happy to see you again. You didn't exactly leave on the best of terms. However, you know your business better than I or anyone else. H, Devil's Fee. What did he want? We also got Cloth of Authority, fabricated arbalest, some gold, some bombs, some fancy shoes. And that's it. Down goes Gortash.
Howling like a green wind through a canyon. It engulfs your mind, drowns your senses. Above the hell rises a screech, gleeful and maniacal. It is the way and the truth. Absolute.
Leave them alone.
The screech quiets, the howl fades. Your mind is hollow, save one lone voice.
Bane's chosen has fallen. His netherstone is yours. You have done well.
I heard the absolute scream.
You heard the Elder Brain. It's regaining its autonomy. It cries not from pain, but exaltation.
Well, that's not good.
We must stop it before it breaks free.
That's the plan.
The Netherstone remains. Orin's. We must find her and take it from her.
That's also the plan.
After that, we take control of the brain. And you should start wondering what you will do then.
I'll put an end to it.
We shall see.
Alright, guys. What a day. It all started with us destroying the Steel Watch Foundry. Then Gale got to meet Mystra. Then we killed Lord Enver Gortash, and now we're one step away from confronting the Elder Brain. Of course, Orin stands in our way, and more specifically, Orin has Lae'zel, which is what I'm obviously working towards. So we very clearly need to go back to camp and rest up. We can check in with Karlach when we're there. But for now, I want to thank you all so much for being here with me. This was another exciting episode. We're getting close to the end now, folks, and I thank you for coming along on this journey with me. Until next time.